if you say that you're going for a vacation, what do you think? Is the tickets, the tourist spots, or some foods? But what we often overlook is the do's and don'ts of one country. So since I'm living in the UAE, a part of the UAE is Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and other Emirates. So here is the do's and don'ts according to my experience living here in UAE. So I gathered some videos to say if it's a real one or not. Please stay tuned.
Things you should never do in Dubai. Number 1. There are plenty of rules for drinking. In Dubai, you must follow the rules and regulations if you're going to drink in a public place. You aren't even allowed to drink at home if you're a foreign resident unless you have a license. If you're a tourist, you can drink in hotels that are licensed to serve alcohol, but you better not get too drunk because if you do, you might find yourself in trouble. Also, the penalties for drinking and driving are extremely severe.
This one is partly true. Drinking alcohol is prohibited, but the thing is, if there is like in a bar or a restaurant that is authorized to sell it, it should be good. But you need to drink moderately, because if you cause trouble, then that means the officials will try to interrogate you, and that will mean trouble for you. Otherwise, officials are very friendly here in Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Number 2. Drug use is prohibited. When it comes to using, possessing, or selling drugs, Dubai has the strictest laws in the world. Any substance that is deemed toxic should not be used or the offender will suffer dire consequences. There have been tourists in Dubai who were put in jail for having codeine-based pain meds in their suitcases. When you hear the phrase, "say no to drugs," you should listen, especially if you're going to be visiting Dubai.
This one is very true. I think that is obviously true because all of the countries have some restriction in drug abuse, right? So this one is you need to take care of while visiting this country.
Number 3. Singing and dancing on the street. If you live in the United States, you can walk down the street and listen to music as much as you want. You're also allowed to dance in the street sometimes. You might look silly, but you can do it. Many communities even have festivals in the streets where you're supposed to sing and dance. If you're visiting Dubai, though, you better control that urge to sing and dance in the street. They have a zero-tolerance policy about playing music and listening to it on the streets.
This one is totally wrong. And Dubai officials, for sure, they will tolerate this one, but in visiting Dubai, you are not allowed to beg or you need to beg for money. So those dances that is like on the other country is prohibited. But if that is for fun, no worries, you can just have fun.
Number 4. No PDA. PDA, by the way, public display of affection. If you're in Dubai with your significant other, you should avoid PDA. Kissing and hugging in public is considered to be indecent in Dubai. There was a British couple who was put in jail for having sex on the beach, and I'm not talking about the drink. Even a peck on the cheek in Dubai is frowned upon. If you're planning a trip to Dubai, remember to wait until you're in the hotel to be affectionate. In your room, not the lobby, in your room. Then give her the kiss.
Okay, this one is totally wrong as well, because you were able to holding hands with your partner, and well, at least at very least is a hug. But you need to respect other people as well. To visit here in this country, you need to respect the other people. So if you offended the people, then that means you will be in trouble.
Number 5. No nudity. This is one of the main things you should never do in Dubai. In Dubai, both men and women are not allowed to show any skin. Women must be completely covered up, and men must always have a shirt on, even if they are on one of Dubai's jogging tracks. Any type of nudity is considered to be indecent and disrespectful. When packing for your trip to Dubai, make sure you pack the appropriate attire. Don't worry about the bikini or the swimming trunks. You are not going to be using those.
This one is totally wrong. I've been to many beach in Dubai and also in Abu Dhabi, and ladies can wear bikinis, and also the guys can wear swimming trunks. So this is totally wrong. It's more freedom for the tourist and for the permanent resident in Dubai and also in Abu Dhabi.
Number 6. Keep your style sensible. When it comes to fashion, Dubai is up to date on the latest fashion trends. However, you need to watch what you wear there. There are certain restrictions when it comes to what you wear, and if you show too much skin, you will be fined. These rules apply more to women than men.
This one is totally wrong as well. If you go visit like the Dubai Mall, for sure there's a lot of ladies and guys that is wearing what they want, and the government will not restrict which one that you wear. So you better enjoy it.
Number 7. Watch what you take a picture of. Many tourists want to take photos of the people in Dubai. Well, before you take a photo, you should know that it's considered to be rude and disrespectful to take photos of people without their permission. That's especially true for women.
Okay, this one is if you are doing a picture, if it's for you, then that means there's no problem. But if you focus on the other people, you need to ask a permission to the person if they want or they are willing to be participate in the picture or in the video. And especially if you use it to defame them, that will be mean trouble for you. So take care of the pictures, but other than that, there's no problem with that.
Number 8. Watch what you say. If you're in Dubai, you need to watch what comes out of your mouth. There was a situation where a tourist said the F-bomb and they were arrested for it. Also, don't ever speak badly about Islam. Your opinions are not welcome in Dubai, and you can end up in a lot of trouble. If you're visiting from the United States, keep in mind that the freedom of speech that you have back at home does not follow you to Dubai.
Okay, if you curse someone in UAE, in Abu Dhabi or Dubai, in any other Emirates, for sure, if the complainant complain about it, for sure you will be on trouble. But if you are doing it like a joke to a friend or something, there is no problem with it. There is a freedom of speech as well. Oh, I forgot something. So according to them, is about the Islam. Islam is you need to respect their religion, you know. And the only thing that I assure you is they are open-minded to other religions. So this one is totally wrong as well.
Number 9. Keep an eye on your wallet. While the crime rate in Dubai is relatively low, you should still be on the defensive. There are criminals in Dubai who take advantage of tourists and pickpocket their wallets.
This one is totally wrong as well. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and UAE, the whole UAE is totally safe. So, but it's okay to be careful than sorry, right?
Number 11. Don't eat in public during Ramadan. During the holy month of Ramadan, you better not be caught eating on the streets of Dubai. You're not even allowed to have a drink or chew gum during this month because it is considered to be disrespectful. Even in public places, drinking, eating, and smoking is not allowed. There are certain eateries where you are allowed to eat during the holy month and you're allowed to eat in your home, but that's it. The only people who are exempt to this rule are pregnant women and children.
During Ramadan, yeah, they have to fast. But the thing is, there is also some restaurant that is open, and then they are keeping it private for the expats. So you can eat it on that restaurant. There is no problem with that, and it is for you to be like to respect the others' belief if you're gonna eat it on public. And to add something about it is, I experienced this year is more open. the whole mall, it doesn't have any walls already in one of their food courts, so you better enjoy it even in Ramadan.
Number 12. Don't use your left hand. If you're a left-handed person and you're planning to visit Dubai, you might want to reconsider that. You're not allowed to eat, write, or even open doors with your left hand. If you attempt to shake a person's left hand, it's considered to be unclean. If you are left-handed and you're visiting Dubai, you better try to favor your right hand while you're there. Subscribe for more.
This one is totally wrong as well. Well, I'm left-handed myself and I'm working and living here like for 5 years already. There's no problem about it. They are just saying this one because usually the proper etiquette of the UAE, they usually use the left hand for other things like going to the toilet. That's why it's not they are saying that it's not allowed, but it's totally allowed to use your left hand to eat and to write. There's no problem with it.
Don't rent a hotel room right next to a mosque. In Abu Dhabi, there's a call to prayer 5 times a day. This call is particularly louder closest to the mosques, so it's probably best to pick a hotel room in a quieter part of town.
This one is totally rude. You know, here in UAE, you have every corner that you can hear their mosque prayer. So even if you book that is like in away of the mosque, there is some loudspeaker that is going to hear it, so you cannot avoid it, but just enjoy it.
Don't expect to get anywhere quickly. Abu Dhabi has about 2.7 million people crammed into a small oasis in the desert. It's congested at best of times, but during rush hour and on the weekends, traveling across Abu Dhabi can be like moving through mud.
Okay, this one is totally wrong because here in Abu Dhabi there is no traffic except for the peak hours that will last like 1 to 2 hours in the morning and in the evening. The only thing that you will find it difficult is because there is no metro like the train here in Abu Dhabi, so you can just ride a bus or took a taxi. That is the only way to travel.
5. Don't expect a ton of interaction with the opposite sex. Society in the United Arab Emirates is somewhat segregated by sex. It's not a matter of oppression as much as it is a matter of respect. So if you're a lady who sits down next to a man on a public bus in Abu Dhabi, there's a chance he'll move away.
This one is too exaggerated. I think in my experience it's wrong, because there's a lot of like a ladies that is like a sales, and also there's some like receptions, and the other ones is like for example, it's in the Founders Memorial, they have the ladies that is a reception, so you can talk to the opposites. So well, this is totally wrong.
6. Don't go during Ramadan. Don't go unless you're a Muslim hoping to get closer to your faith. This month is focused on introspection, fasting and prayer. It's a big deal to them, and they don't need you hanging out at a bar and getting obnoxious because you're on vacation.
Okay, this one it depends on you, because during the Ramadan, like half of the almost of the restaurant or the malls is closed, but after the Ramadan time finished, it will be open, so there's no problem with that. And the one thing that is good about it is you can check the Grand Mosque for their iftar. Then you can have like witness how those our Muslims brother how they interact and care each other.
Number 1. Social media. Recently, a British citizen was imprisoned for sharing a charity for refugees in Afghanistan on his Facebook page. Because of this, it's safer just not to post anything on social media while you're in the country, because strict cybersecurity laws were enacted in 2012, and any posting that is seen to mock the government, Islam, or the people of Dubai is subject to imprisonment.
This one is totally wrong as well. It's because right now I'm living here in UAE, specifically in Abu Dhabi. So social media, anything you can post, no worries about it. But don't post anything that is against the government, because it creates some rebellious mind of the people. So for sure you will face a trouble for that one. But beside that, and also to defame people, you are not allowed as well. You will get some fine or some jail time for that if somebody complains about you. So for sure, I'm 100% sure that you are allowed to post on social media.
Number 3. Vaping. Electronic cigarettes and vapes are outright illegal in Dubai and will most likely be confiscated at the border. Even if they don't get you entering the country, definitely don't use one while in Dubai, as it is likely you'll be arrested for doing so.
Okay, this one is totally wrong as well. For me, you need to respect the others. So vaping in the public is for sure should not be done. But like in specific place, like if, for example, in the restaurant that offers a shisha or a smoking area, for sure they will allow it. I know some people that owns a vaping also, so they are doing vaping is okay.
Number 5. Pay your bills. Any financial problems can result in imprisonment, such as checks bouncing, non-payment of bills, including hotel bills, and anything that's considered a financial crime. Pretty crazy, right?
Okay, this one is totally obvious, no? If you're gonna travel, you need to pay your bills. In every country, you need to travel, paying your bills. It's not for free. That's why you get a ticket, hotel booking, all of them. So you need money to travel.
Number 11. Dating. Dating in Dubai can be pretty tricky because hitting on women and even staring for too long are both illegal and can be punished by a fine or even imprisonment. Now this might seem like a double standard because in 2010 Dubai made it legal for men to discipline female family members. Now that may seem pretty crazy to a lot of us, but the important thing to remember is just to be very respectful towards women while you're there, because there are many laws that make it a little difficult to know where the boundary is.
Okay, this one is totally wrong as well. Well, you can have a date on the others, but the thing is they are not allowing you to more intimate if you are not a husband and wife. So if you are a girlfriend and boyfriend, you need to take care of what is the limitation to be as a girlfriend and boyfriend. That's it, guys. So I hope that I clear something that you are thinking. Don't be scared in this country. This country is so great, and also they are willing to accommodate all the visitors, and there is a lot to offer, like tourist attractions. So I expect that I convince you to visit this country. Goodbye.